But you never know. SKUM are a team that definitely have a lot of surprises. Mirage is going to be the one that I reckon is an awful lot closer. But on Overpass here, unless we really see sort of more of a trifecta showing up, as we need Duck, Muffin, and Filler really to be stepping up here. Sure, Hawkins had a few rounds, but he just seemed inconsistent upon when he would actually perform, whereas Muffin was definitely consistent throughout the series. Everyone needs to be firing from all cylinders, Snods. We can't see someone lagging behind for the side of SKUM, and then I think they're in with higher chances.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday it was, what, Filler at 16 kills, Muffin at 13 kills, and then Duck, NK, and Hawkins both at 4. They're like 4 for 12 or something. It was ridiculous. I mean, initially, based off the buys, Boaster here with the nades, smoke, 2 flashes. Obviously, Windansky has no Kevlar. Is that go-to? Oh, he hasn't bought yet. So, yeah. And then on this side of the CTs, NK probably going to go for that kit and smoke. And actually, no, 5 sets of armor. This could be a fast play here. We could be seeing 2 go connector, 3 people go B short. This could be fast, 4 people peeking mid. This could be something very fast, but as you can see, 3 players already going towards A. This could be a fast connector crunch.
Yeah, let's see if that is actually going to be coming into effect. So you can see all-out aggression as they just charge their way through, seeing as they take that push towards long, sprinting through playground right now. Reason will be the one just holding behind, seeing if there's going to be early aggression from SKUM. Obviously, if they hear that audio cue, they're going to try and push in, as they still make their approach nods.
They do indeed. 4 players rushing up A long now. Fill up. Saw him step up last night. Can he step up again?
Yeah, this is where he really needs to come into a world of his own. Starts to shut down the opponents, and he does with a massive opener. Eliminates Connor. Jacob will retaliate, but he's still working his way through. A second frag for the man, as you can see, into a 2 versus 3 quickly into the round. There's 1:15 left on the clock, but the T's are so low. Reason attempting to help out Boaster here. The flashbang will go over, but NK just simply puts him into an early grave, and it falls on towards Boaster. This man had a brief stint in the European scene of CSGO. He's always had a lot of talent in him. Definitely knows how to wield a pistol, but in that situation, you're just never going to win.
Yeah, Boaster played for Orbit, didn't he?
Team Orbit and then also Epiphany Bolt for a brief period.
Yep, so he did have that stitch of playing with the Europeans. Maybe we learned some teamwork there playing with the Swedes, but in that round, right, the last team I've seen do a connector crunch like that was Cloud9. And what you do is you have 2 people go B short. In this case, it's actually 2 people peek in Monster and 1 go B short, but still, you peek from B short, you crunch connector with 3 players. If they're not B short, they're not connector, they're going to be somewhere towards A, and that's why you saw such a heavy stack towards the A bomb site instantly, and they got there just in the nick of time. Going into this round though, the force spike comes up, 5 sets of Kevlar and head armor as well, which means we're seeing no AWP. Only 1 rifle, NK, probably going to swap that one over. You don't want your M4 there on low HP. Yeah, exactly that. Hawkins will now have that M4. One of the star players, probably the best UK player on this side. Out of the 3 remaining. But still, the T's can get control of connector. They have they have 1 smoke on Jacob. I don't think they're going to use it. Instead, they're going to maybe go towards B, smoke center of site, burst the site. You can even smoke heaven, smoke bridge, allow yourself to get push off short. But I think if you smoke the center of site, try and swarm the site and get a bomb plant in that smoke. Probably the best chance you have of winning this round.
Reason as well. Just trying to go for that little tap off. Hawkins was going for the jump face for information. Unfortunately, couldn't quite land it. You can see Imperial at this point just setting themselves up, getting prepared for this execute.
They are indeed. The flash comes in. Hawkins, you spotted 1 player. That's why you've still got that player towards heaven, playing close towards A. Reason falls. And they're still holding towards B, and now the attack can come. Jacob still has to smoke though.
That smoke is going to be used as it goes over. Where is that actually going to land?
Central side.
That'll be good to try and provide him a little bit of extra cover to play with. Filler, he's going to be doing an awful amount of work if he just zips his way through with that UMP. That's 2 kills for him. Muffin as well takes down Windansky. Jacob actually gets away with it. Ooh, so very close to getting the bomb plant. That would have been huge. A little bit of cash injection, unfortunately, from there.
Problem is, right, he doesn't want to throw that smoke because he doesn't want it to, doesn't want the CTs knowing that they're coming B.
Yeah.
Problem is, the way they were playing towards water, towards with barrels or the headshot angle there, I mean, if you smoke the center of sight, from the angles they're playing, you can't see them push short.
Okay.
Blocks their vision. Instead, though, that late smoke meant that 2 of those T's already died, and the bomb nearly did go down, but unfortunately for the T side, they are now on a full eco, and this is a round where the CTs, SKUM Gaming, they can really stack up that cash. Have those SMGs farm up money into the next round so you can have a good quality buy leading to the first gun round.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job so far of using his SMGs to just rack up cash. Connor as well should be caught off guard here, and Hawkins just simply lines it up and takes him down.
Does indeed, and now Jacob and Co trying to go up A long. Can they get the bomb down? Can they try and catch these CTs off guard from behind?
As they push their way through. Windansky as well now coming up from the rear. We'll actually get the tag off of Hawkins, takes him down. That's a fairly effective frag into this. Duck can trade it back, and NK as well. Going to try and step up to the mark and help out his teammates. Duck wanted another frag, and NK as well. He's going to say, I'll take one home with me as he takes down Windansky. And that's that smooth 3-0 picked up off the back of the pistol.
You can see already 6,000, 7,000 on multiple players. You had 4 players still alive in the previous round. 4 again versus the full eco, and their money is booming. I think only Hawkins there having to throw away their SMG, rebuy fully. Apart from that though, oh yeah, and Duck actually going for the AWP straight away. Still though, they are keeping 3 SMGs. Will they play close? Will they play aggressive with it? Instead of Duck trying to make it a 5 versus 4 instantly for his team. Gonna fall back. This will delay the T's. They know there's an AWP close. They're gonna play more hesitant now. And his teammate towards connector holding, making sure that they can't burst through connector and catch the AWP off guard. But you can see already 30 seconds off the clock. No map control yet for Imperial. Playing it slow. They should probably smoke in front of toilets, block off that stairs to party angle for the AWP. From there, flash the long angle towards the banana of short, and then try and get control of A short that way. Oh, Windansky can find the kill towards Hawkins, and now they know that they can split onto the A-bomb site from connector. He's going to fall back, but still, NK's pushing long.
Yeah, and this is where he could really get the drop on Boaster as well. He's going to try for that flashbang over, go for the flash beat, smart stuff, catches him off guard, and is able to land the headshot. Crispy play from big old Boasty.
Is indeed. Duck now falling back towards site. The remaining player, but look where the bomb is. Philip might actually walk to the bomb. Yeah, he's seen it. He must have. I don't actually know if he's seen it, but still. They're going to come through B short. They're going to come through sewers. They should walk into Philip's crosshair. He needs to be quiet now, but he's running.
Ooh.
Reasons heard that you can see twitching his crosshair. He knows exactly what's going on. They can get the bomb, head towards B. They know that Philip's rotating A.
You can see that reason as well. Off the back of hearing those footsteps, can now approach short a little bit more aggressive.
Still though, no one on the B bomb site. SKUM Gaming taking a risk. I imagine if the bomb gets planted B, they're just going to save this. And they can still bypass the next one, even if they save.
Here we are, back on both towards A. He wants to try and delay them even further, just keep them towards A whilst the bomb has been planted. Because the push will come out off the back of Villa. Just trying to charge his way through, hunting. They need to find Boaster if possible, as they want to try and make their approach around. Boaster has a nice angle, over by balloons, but unfortunately can't quite land the headshot. And SKUM, even that they will just back off and hold at this point.
So important for the SKUM Gaming side to be taking rifles out of the hands of Imperial. They've only won 1 round now, their money is low. Try and take an AK out of the hands of Boaster or more players, because that will definitely dent the economy greatly. Still though, Imperial, they're not hunting very much. Only Connor, I believe now. They know they need to save onto these guns, but Muffin might just see Jacob approach that long area.
There we go, Jacob coming up from behind, wants to try and cut them down. Oh, we'll go for the spam. Unfortunately, couldn't connect, but they won't lose any of those weapons. This is very good for SKUM.
You can see though, if you had more than just one player die there, 3,000 or multiple players, if they brought up there, you'd have AK, Kevlar, 1 flashbang. Would have been a very, very dire situation. But still, decent buy here. If they lose this one, they're still going to have 1.4k. They're still going to have 4,000 to the next one. The pressure is on SKUM. If they lose this, they're going to go for the reset. Imperial, they can claw this one back to a 3-3 or maybe even a 4-3 and take the lead if they win this round. This is going to be the round that could potentially set up the rest of the half. Let's see if these players are going to play as if it's under that pressure. No AWP again for the side of Imperial. Don't think they can even afford one yet in their economy. Instead, we Duck once again saving that AWP from the previous round. He's going to get more aggressive. You saw it was the entries from Imperial last round. They smoke in front of toilets, and now Duck has to fall back with his AWP. And actually, if Hawkins can wait outside that long smoke, we see Device do this. He stares into the smoke fades, and a lot of the times you can catch the T's behind. They don't anticipate the smoke fading, or they don't watch the clock. They're not watching that smoke, because smoke goes down, and they simply just start walking, taking control of toilets. It's quite easy to get behind people once that smoke fades, but still though, NK chucking that smoke, they know exactly where he is. Actually together, they might be isolated, but they can flash through this.
This flashbang's on, going to go through. And Connor, he's the man who wants these sort of situations. An absolute demon with the AK. He just rips his way through. Going to get that 2k. Fantastic bit of footwork from him there. As well. Oh, in hand. Can find the frag off on towards Connor, but hungry for more peaks again. Takes down Windansky. Equalises the situation into a 3 versus 3.
Bomb going towards B though. Once again, Philip playing so passive towards his B bomb site. Has nades. He should be using his molly towards short. He should be counter-flashing, doing something. There's 25 seconds left. First flash comes in. Hasn't used the molly, and now they're on the site. Now they have to play retake. Still, Boaster towards the site. Can he find the kills into players towards graffiti?
Yeah, coming out from Boaster as he starts to find himself to a better spot. But Muffin will be the one to kick it off as he charges his way through. Takes him down with the spray. There's Jacob popping and tapping with that AK to eliminate Duck. Brings it back to a 2 versus 2. Slow stuff, you can see the T's. Just trying to hold these angles, no reason to peek, want to get into these better afterplants. Muffin and Co, they are on the site though. They're going to try and draw them out by going for the tap onto the bomb. But will they actually be able to find the frags? Imperial, they go for the first initial peek. Jacob gets taken out, and the follow-up as well towards Reason. And Filler can get the defuse and get another round on the board for SKUM.
2 players staying alive for the start of SKUM Gaming. Money won't be the strongest, but still the round win is a round win. And actually, I say that, but 9,000 and Muffin, the money was in far better situation than I thought it was. And look at the side of Imperial. They can still buy. Problem is, though, Boast is going to be put onto a Tech 9. And right there's 25 seconds left. Fuller had a molly. If he mollies off short and takes that 1 versus 1 with the player towards Monster, maybe the bomb didn't even go down. But still, he waited for the retake, he had trust in it, and they win that there. Hits those nice, gets the first kill, flick, gets the second one. That's, don't say lucky, but you can't rely on players like that. You have to play more reliable, more consistent, such as using your utility in those scenarios. But anyway, Reason trying to find the first frag towards Barrels and finds it. Muffin does fall. And already, Jackie, we're in a 1-man lead for Imperial, but Hawkins can chase.
Here we go, Hawkins going for the peak. That'll be a double or nothing. It takes down Jacob and Boaster as they line up and get put down. Now then, 3 players left for Imperial. Reason trying to be a little bit sneaky beaky like to make the approach towards B, but Filler is primed and ready, pulls the trigger and can execute him.
Wendansky now alone towards toilets. 2 versus 4. Both these players are split. The bomb is towards T-spawn as well. They have a minute on the clock. Smoke on Wendansky. The problem is they need more than utility. They need frags. They have a flashbang. They have 3 flashes, so they can flash his angles, but they're going to have to contact them initially. Once they get spotted, that's when they can use their flashes. I think Hawkins has heard this. He's definitely heard this. They know exactly where Wendansky is. Yeah,
he's so aware of this position of Wendansky now. He wanted to just jump himself up, try and get the drop on him if anyone was there. But at this point, Hawkins should just be able to dispatch him. Has the backup of NK as well, so even if Wendansky finds that frag, they can trade it out almost instantaneously. Wendansky can take him down. NK still holding the angle, wait for the peak to come through. The flashbang will only blind him for a split second, and he starts to approach, knowing that Wendansky is trying to use these flashes. Will be able to pick him off, and there's Duck for the final frag on towards Connor.
Yeah, it's such a difficult scenario there. 2-man disadvantage, you both split up. Even if you go together towards long there, Wendansky is the first kill. I mean, you can smoke off bank or whatever, try to get the bomb down, but even then, CTs are going to know exactly where they are. The fast rotations were going to come in. The retake would have been so easy for the CTs as well, because Imperial would have no utility to use there. Because of that, they're put onto a full eco. They're going to rush up B short. Let's see if SKUM Gaming can have 4 or 5 stay alive.
They're going to try and go for this contact explosion out on towards the bomb site, obviously through the smoke now, as they make their approach. That needed a fair bit of damage, and Filler has the angle covered as he starts to spray his way through. That's the 2K Muffin helping him out as well, as they just pick them off. They're not going to be able to really achieve anything into this round now, as they all hit the deck. And there's Filler sending Boasties off to the burn ward.
5 players alive again for SKUM Gaming. Look at that money, 7,000 now on multiple players. Only 7 rounds have been played. 5-round advantage for SKUM Gaming. Imperial, they're falling flat here. They've won 1, they've been reset. They've gone for the eco now. 5 rifles again, no AWP for Jacob or Connor. Instead though, the AWP on Duck. We haven't seen much effect from it yet. Did get that nice 2K towards toilets, fair enough. But still, can they finally find an entry towards this B-bomb site and actually take advantage of it?
As they start to make their approach through, Muffin is in this awkward angle for them if they don't clear it. They are going to be looking, holding that crossfire, but they just walk their way into him. He gets the first initial frag. Filler trades it out, but luckily Boaster was there to eliminate him. Now in a 3 versus 3, the site is under their control. And Duck coming in. That's what I want to see actually wielding that AWP. You said he can be powerful with it. We haven't seen too much from him now, and he needs to try and aid his teammates in this retake. Boaster just playing close to the site. They are going to be making their approach, getting into some better positions. Hawkins should be eliminated here as he makes his way through the door. NK and Co now start to approach as well, aware of this common position utilised by Wendansky. Nice headshot coming out, taking him down. Jacob struggling to find the frag off on towards Hawkins, but can eventually do so. Duck and Co now sprinting their way through. Have to do something. Boaster wants to make the situation better. Takes the 1 versus 1, and eliminates Duck, and goes even further as he wipes out NK.
3 versus 3. Imperial win the afterplant. Finally get that round on the board. SKUM Gaming have money to buy still though. Imperial, if they lose this, they go for it. Once that reset comes in, you're looking at 9-2, 8-2, and at that point, SKUM Gaming have already won the half. If they win this round, they win the half, and from that point, Imperial only on 2, they can still get bonus rounds, they can still make it 10-5, 11-4. So much of pressure now on Imperial to finally claw this one back. The setup from SKUM as well is quite strange, right? So now we finally have Duck playing towards Heaven with the AWP. The problem was they had a third player playing towards Toilets, or so committed to the A bomb site.
Yeah.
If you're going to play the way SK play 3 players towards A, you should have 1 player play Heaven at the start, and he goes B or A based off of noise. Imperial had 5 players go B. There was no noise towards A. He shouldn't have been there. But still, Connor shouldn't be here as well. 1 minute 15 on the clock, and because they're 2 in connector, they've allowed the T to have control of Toilets, and eventually control of Long. And now they can do an execute onto the A bomb site. Thing is, do they anticipate Hawkins behind them?
Hawkins, a prime time position to go absolutely mental if he can find these frags. Takes down Jacob, good stuff, but also wants to try and blast on anyone else.
Smart.
That's going to be the double kill to take down Boaster. Connor can eventually trade it out though.
Does indeed reason. Spots the head, and actually NK, for once, NK is the one caught off guard. We're in a 3 versus 3. AWP on both sides now as Connor has picked up that AWP. Duck though. This is just a battle of the AWPers. He's going to win it.
That's a good question, Snods. He really needs to go big onto this on that A defense. Seeming like he will actually reposition as he makes his way over towards B. Actually, no, just going to go for the face up on towards site. As he comes through, so utility going in from Imperial to try and zone out the CTs, give themselves a little bit of a easier time of slipping their way through, but Connor cannot find the frag, taken down by the artist that is Duck as he finds his way, getting the frag. No Scope comes in on towards Reason, the bomb almost going down, but there's no chance as Filler eliminates him.
You saw Hawkins in that position, right? Finds the first, jumps up onto the ledge, repositions, and you can see, I think it was Jacob, charging in with his crosshair down, looking towards the bottom of connector. Great repositioning there from Hawkins, keeping us cool, making the right play, found a double kill. And that really changed the outcome of the rest of the round, and it's going to be the reset for Imperial, but they're going to force it. They're going to force the issue if they lose this one. That's when things get very, very dire from Imperial. Still though, an AK on Jacob. 2 deagles for Reason and Connor. I mean, you can play for picks maybe, try and get up Toilets, but you're going to be facing into the AWP of Duck. If you go for B short, I believe that is Reason, and yeah, towards B short, trying to get pick with that deagle, but Hawkins finds the first onto Connor.
Takes him down. Nice little AK spray. Hungry for more as well. Will take a bit of time to adjust, but is able to eliminate Jacob as well. Luckily, Windansky was there. He scavenged this AK-47 and is just trying to hold the angle, hoping that you'll see another reface come out from the SKUM Gaming players, but they are holding strong right now. Flashbang goes over to try and allow them to get the entry. Windansky can take them down. Duck actually comes out with a huge whiff as well. That's not a great situation to be in. Can reposition, just hold over by Truck, and his teammates are going to start to rotate as well to aid him.
Muffin caught off guard, hit to 22 HP. Chucks a molly. Holding Reason back ever further. But still, the low HP from Muffin means that they can eventually go towards B. They know he's low HP. Great angle here. This is going to have to be a one-and-done spot. If he can make it 2 versus 2, SKUM, they should definitely win it. You've got decent utility on the players, Filler and Duck. Also, they've only got smoke and a molly, so to hold off the retake from the CTs will be difficult. Can Muffin get that 1 frag and make it a 2 versus 2?
He has repositioned himself here as well. Trying to get into more of a usable position after he gets that first initial frag as they enter their way into the site. Utility will be used. They still have the 1 smoke on Reason though as they fight their way through. Can they find these frags? When Dansky kicks it off, takes down Muffin. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to do his job. His teammates, sure, might be close by. They need to do something quickly. The bomb has been planted. Enter their way towards the bomb site. Boaster with 1 of his own. Takes down Filler. Fairly effective stuff. And Duck forced to just back off and save.
He has to. At this point, a 1 versus 3 with the bomb down. Has a kit, but chance of winning that round is so unlikely. All you're going to do is give Imperial an AWP, and you don't want to be doing that. Muffin, 22 HP, plays towards Graffiti, whole body exposed. The angle he had before towards short was great. Find 1 kill there, try and get headshot, get traded, make it a 2 versus 2. Could have played towards barrels, but obviously that one tap from Reason earlier towards B short probably made him a bit hesitant to go there. Trying to think, could have played the headshot angle as well towards water, but then again, 17 seconds left, doesn't want to get caught up by Monster, so difficult decision there. Made the wrong call, unfortunately. And that does grant Imperial that 3rd round. Going into this one, it's still going to be a strong buy though. Or they can drop over an M4, but they're going to go for the half buy. Only armor on Hawkins now, PT50s across the board, 5-7 on NK as well. They're going to be potentially giving this one up. Allow Imperial to get to 4, and then SKUM Gaming are going to have the next 4 buy. For Imperial, they're going to play slow. No players towards A. They're just going to go for a contact play.
Now this is huge as well though. Luckily the luck of the draw comes into effect as Duck Stationed towards that B-bomb site, went for the aggressive peek towards Monster, was able to find Connor, gets them into more of a usable situation until it all goes very far south. NK Muffin being dispatched by Windansky and Reason. You can see Filler as well left on 4 HP. Just trying to find whatever he can to aid his teammates, and Duck just firing bullets down from above, hoping he can ward them off or luckily get a random smoke shot, but it isn't really working out that way. If Reason kills him as well, this would be horrendous at this point. Still, just trying to go for these lucky shots. The bomb has been planted, the site claimed by Imperial. This is such an awkward situation.
Might have to save the AWP again. You've got flashes and a kit. Filler as well, 4 HP. There's 0 chance of winning this one. Filler's still on the site though. I mean, Imperial's money is probably going to be low. Try and take a gun out of the hands if possible. No, he can't. And yeah, Duck's going to be saving. So what happened there? It's a guessing game. He shoots his AWP towards B. They know there's only going to be 1 AWP and 4 pistols. Imperial, they read it. Reverse psychology. If you're Duck, right, and you shoot your AWP there. Sorry, if you're Imperial and you know the AWP's B, you're like, oh, we need to go A, avoid the AWP.
Yeah.
That's why Duck has gone towards A, because he's thinking what they're thinking. He's shot his AWP B. He thinks they're going to go A, so he's run A. Imperial understand why expect him to do that, so they still push towards B. They know the AWP's going to go and run towards A. They know Duck is going to second guess himself. Reverse psychology will grant them that round. 3 rounds differencing these two teams. Struggling my words today on the first game of the night. Don't worry, boys. Duck now. Sorry, NK with the AWP this time. They're going to be running the double up setup. 1 towards connector, 1 towards A again. Problem is, there's still 2 towards B.
And Filler's going to be the one trying to hold it down as he gets the initial frag. The opener comes in, instant trade back as well, leaves him in a 3 versus 3 so quickly into the round. But the B-bomb site has been claimed. There's no one there to try and ward them back at this point. NK will arrive on the scene though. Minute 20 left on the clock as the bomb gets planted. Molotov goes free off the back of Duck. You can see that double up set up as well. Will this be able to help them out in this scenario? Can they find these opening picks? Hawkins comes in from the rear. Windansky has it covered, but Windansky adjusting at just the wrong time takes a fair bit of damage. The spam with the wallbang as well. Hawkins will be able to eliminate him. Jacob has the angle covered. It's a very awkward spot that he's holding into. Hawkins, if he goes for the push and doesn't clear it, will get picked off. Duck as well, fighting with the pistol in close range combat. Can eliminate Connor. Jacob was able to overpower Hawkins, but left in a 1 versus 2. Molotov onto the bomb to try and delay them. They will just try and sprint their way through the smoke. They have to take the fight. Duck gets the frag, but they don't have the smoke to defuse the bomb. They just need to stick to it. So close, but I think they just gave it through.
They have that 1-8-4. Mental. 3 versus 3 retake. Hawkins finds that spray transfer onto Windansky, or one of those players, making it 3 versus 2. Duck there, pulls out the pistol, whips it out, kills Connor towards Monster, and then through the smoke, he lands there. If he doesn't land that kill through the smoke, I don't think they win that round. Pretty lucky there from SKUM Gaming. Still though, Imperial going to go for the force buy if they lose this. For the remaining rounds, their money's going to be so low. Jacob with the AWP this time, not Connor. Slight change of pace here. It's going to be Reason again towards B short, trying to get that entry onto that B site, trying to find an opening for his team. And again, 3 players towards A for SKUM Gaming. They're so confident in their retake towards B. They're so confident in their players going 2 for 2 and winning that 3 versus 3 retake. Bombers still in T-spawn though, so Imperial going to have to run back and get that, slowing things down even more.
They flashbang their way through so they can try and get out unscathed. Connor did take a fair bit of damage off the back of the AWP of Duck. Luckily, he is still alive, though. That's the most important thing. Approaching towards the A-bomb site now. Fair bit of map control up towards toilets, but you can see the CT's reposition.
No one's still figured out where the bomb is. The bomb's still in T-spawn. They're going to have to run back. That's what, 15 seconds? Okay, finally now, you'll see Connor run back for the bomb. But that means once he reaches the site, there's going to be 30 seconds left. Utility is still decent. There's still 2 smokes on the side of NK and Duck. That's A. The bomb is almost forced to go towards B at this point. The time, if he runs back A, there's going to be, what, 20, 15 seconds on the clock if he runs towards A? Can Boaster try and celebrate?
Yeah, Boaster, this could be huge if he actually gets a couple of frags on the board here. Draw them to reduce that manpower over towards the A-bomb site, makes it so much harder to defend B. Filler is the only one actually on the site. He's trying to wear them down. Gets back up from Muffin as he takes down Reason. This is looking good so far. Actually, the bomb will get planted though. Connor is going to find it. Eliminated from the sidelines. Filler as well, ripping their way through everyone. Jacob with the AWP in his hands. He can be proficient with the weapon as he lands the frag over towards Hawking. Goes back for a double as well as he takes down Muffin. This is looking good. Trapped on short now though. Can't really go for the peak, but Boaster has that upper angle. They're in such fantastic positions to win this. The smoke will go through. NK just trying to force his hand. He jumps through, gets the headshot off on towards NK. The bomb will be defused from Villa.
NK opening that player towards CT, Graffiti, and then Jacob straight jumping through the smoke, kills NK, gets that trade from his teammate in the 1v1 though. Filler, obviously an easy spread down there. What a crazy round. I thought Jacob had won it there. It was a 4 versus 2. Jacob finds those 2 AWP picks, makes it 2 versus 2. SKUM Gaming using the team play, they make it 9 on the board. And I mentioned it, if they lost that round, their money would be weak again. Here we are, Jacob on the Tech 9. It's like they never have 5 AKs. So once they've had 5 AKs, they win the rounds. They're always forced on 1 player on Tech 9, 2 Deagles, 1 AWP, 2 Deagles, 2 Tech 9s, 3 AKs, and the rest on Galils or something. It's just weird buys coming out. NK with a boost, gonna catch Imperial off guard.
Yeah, big fan of this boost, really can help you out, but they actually do sniff it out. They're aware of this position. Connor actually going to try and take the fight as well, takes down NK. Juicy little frag, goes for the double or nothing, and of course he's going to take it. See you later, Hawkins, as he gets removed from the server so swiftly. Duck is on the scene of the crime though, has the AWP in hand, but can he actually find the frags here? Muffin raining down with that M4. Will remove Windansky. It's a good situation to be in for Imperials at this point. Duck is trying to look through the smoke, see what he can actually find. Awkward off angles in play for Imperial here as well that should catch the SKUM Gaming retake off guard as they make their approach towards the site. Will they clear it? They do actually take down Jacob. Connor responds as well. They're going to be eliminating Filler and the follow-up frag on towards Muffin. That's a 4K so far for the man. Can he get the ace? Of course he can. Duck, more like dead.
Great run there from Connor with the Galil. The one player without the AK actually does find the ace. Gonna go back and drop the AWP back over to Jacob. 9-5 is the scoreline. SKUM Gaming. You won the pistol. From there, you've already got 9 rounds on the board. If you can find 10 double digits, make it a 10-5 half and win that T pistol, that could be it. Game's yours. For Imperial, I'm anticipating a strong CT side. So for right now, SKUM Gaming, getting this 10-5 scoreline is going to be so vital, but then you look at what they've got. 2 Deagles and a P250 on Hawkins. Can he be the game changer?
Yeah, that is really what he needs to be in this scenario. As that long control is taken, Boaster with the backup of Jacob and Co as they play this contact style of CS. They make their approach through. Boaster will actually find a headshot up on towards Hawkins. A great way to start the round. Obviously, being in close range, that's where those pistols are going to be at their most effective. Being able to just use this range advantage now on their approach towards the A-bomb site.
Bomb in toilets. Who was it? Yeah, it was Boaster that got the kill, so the CTs do know where the bomb is. Jacob probably going to get boosted by Boaster, maybe? Try and peek towards the bottom of long, towards where Duck is. They're going to do the Navi smoke towards the bottom of long. This can... Okay, why did you throw that smoke? Blocks all vision off. The CTs have no idea if you're slowly pushing up towards it, if you've left or whatever. Allows you on your T-side to walk up close and burst the A-bomb site. Caught up, spraying, actually trying to find the kill onto NK, and NK's actually going to win him.
Yeah, he spotted out the foot there and just went for the spam. Unfortunately, wasn't able to pick it up. NK going to be able to eliminate him. Should be able to grab that weapon as well if he wants to try and run his mouth and risk it. Oh, towards the A-bomb site though. Won't matter as pistols are reigning supreme. Duck with a 2K of his own. The aggression comes through. Luckily, NK will actually get picked off in this scenario, but it is a 3 versus 2. Oh, Muffin! Eagle galore from both sides as you see Muffin and Filler actually punish Windansky and Reason there, and that's a really fabulous way to end the half.
It's quite strange, right? Duck's AWPing A the whole time. Imperial are getting control of toilets. You have toilet control. All you have to do is smoke the bomb of long, group up behind it, smoke bank, molly truck, pop flash over, burst the site. What's that AWP from Duck gonna do?
Yeah.
If he gets one crazy shotgun kill the AWP, fine, trade him. 4 versus 4. You have the bomb site. The round's yours. Instead, they give Duck time. I mean, there's multiple times where Duck's whiffing shots where they're in the middle of short. They're towards toilets. Could be seeing a more commanding lead anyway. Heavy stack now towards B. It's not the connector crunch. This time it's going to be a fast up B short.
Yeah, they sprint their way through. Filler finds a headshot as well. Great way to open the round, but can Reason try and retaliate from the sideline? See you later, as Filler gets absolutely destroyed. Reason as well. Going to be able to double that up and take down Muffin. There's the hat trick. Reason is unstoppable. What is the reason for this madness? NK left in a 1 versus 3. Over by short, can grab the bomb, but an awkward situation to be in as Boaster is just hammering a hellish amount of damage onto you.
That's where things can get quite worrying for SKUM. Yes, you're 10-6 up. But Imperial, I reckon they can have a strong CT side. You're looking at the skill on these players. Windansky, Boaster, Connor, Jacob's AWP. Okay, Overpass is a map where if you play that slow, steady style of AWP, play stairs towards party. Play further back short. Hold top of connector. Hold long from sight. That passive AWP is overpowered on this map. It definitely fits the style of Jacob's AWP. T-side overpass is the complete reverse, so you need to be very aggressive. And I feel like this is where things can get very tough for SKUM. They're going to go for the full eco. I imagine they're going to allow Imperial to get to that 10-8 scoreline. And they want the AWP on Duck, and they want AKs, and they want full utility. Going into that first buy round.
Still making their approach as a unit here. Trying to hope they will be able to catch them off guard as they approach through and take control of toilets.
They do indeed. Problem is, though, Bosa's UMP could rack up a lot of cash right now.
Yeah, he really is trying to go for the cash builder, but let's see if the gamble will play off. It's actually going to be Windansky to start the conflict, removing Duck ever so swiftly. Boaster as well with a follow-up frag. Reason, he's going to still keep rolling his way through. Absolutely unstoppable so far into this matchup as Hawkins gets removed. It's just Muffin and NK left, dropping like flies. Imperial are actually going to be able to link that round together.
5 players staying alive as well. Kills in the SMGs. Money starting to build. If they can have 5 players stay alive again, you could be seeing a similar scenario to what we saw SKUM have. 3 players on 7,000 or 6,100 or whatever on the first buy round, and that is so good for your CT economy. You can have your counter nades, your molotovs, your smokes to hold off B short, your smokes to hold off mid. Makes life so much easier winning that CT pistol. And already we're seeing Imperial and Co giving up mid and playing far back. So many things you can do on your CT anti-eco. A lot of teams like to face party towards mid because you're versus pistols, puts them on pressure, holds them back a bit. If you see no one towards mid, and if you see no one towards B, you know exactly where they are. They're heading towards A.
Yeah, nicely done by Jacob there as he glides his way through. Very agile. And that's a nice bit of cash as well he's going to receive off the back of that frag.
Is indeed. MP9, so strong versus the full eco. Highest fire rate of out of any of the SMGs. So bad versus armored opponents, of course, but look at this. Easy spray down. And again, if he gets 4 kills here, will be robbed of that 4th, and still gets it, but still, it's going to be 24k. Sorry, he wishes. 2,400 in the bank for him. And you can see Jacob on 8,700. Windansky going to buy into the AWP. Money is so strong for the side of Imperial. SKUM Gaming, you've gone for that double full eco, and yeah, great. That's great for your money. It's also great for their money. When you go for the force buys, you're generally going to get more kills, dents their economy. The problem is, you go for the double eco, and you've got multiple players on 7,000.
Groove not once again in party. Difference maker here, obviously, with SKUM now having their arsenal up to standards. These AKs in play, the AWP as well, and Duck. Are we going to see him start to shine a little bit more what we expect to see normally from him? Obviously, he can get those explosive openers, or will he still fall flat?
It's a good question. Windansky going to be AWP this time. Not Jacob. Going to hold towards long, so we both are playing towards toilets. Already, though, Hawkins and Filler pushing up towards party. Smoke the front of toilets. Get toilet control. And from that, make your play. Problem is, though, you can already see, I believe that's Connor towards B short. Observer, yeah. So right now, for the CTs, they have so much information. There's 3 players towards A. Connor has complete control of B short. When you go for this default towards A, you want to have your B player and your connector player try and take control of short together. Because if you don't, this is the scenario you lead yourself into. With 40 seconds on the clock, the CTs know exactly where you're going. And actually, Connor, yeah, they're not even going to go anywhere near B shot. They don't anticipate the push, but Connor's on a UMP. He has to play close range anyway.
Talking about UMP's Boaster as well, has one playing close range by Toilet. Is he going to be the man that stunts the push and wards them off for long enough as they converge their way through? The picture play comes into effect. Muffin as well, AK-47 in hand, locked and loaded, and he is going to slay. Takes down Reason. There's the fire back from Windansky though. Boaster finally coming into effect. Windansky, 6 shot as he eliminates Hawkins. Absolutely fantastic play. Goes for the scotch as well. The no-scope nearly connecting it, but he goes, you know what, I'll use my pistol anyway. Takes down Duck, and it falls into a 1 versus 2. Filler, 6 seconds remain on the clock. He has to go insane if he wants to win this. Absolutely no chance. He'll get railed down behind.
So the problem, you play slow and steady, right? So when you play slow to hold a default to 1, hold pushes, fair enough, and 2, take control of the map to be unpredictable. If you have control of B short, the control of toilets, control of long, the CTs have no idea where you could be. That's generally when you see 2 players towards A, 3 towards B. Instead, Connor has control of B short, and that means one of those CT players can rotate A, 3 players on the site, and they use their smoke so late, such a hard push there. Already, it's going to be a push on their side of the T's again, going towards B short.
And Connor has been so predominant. He usually is one of those really strong riflers in the scene, and he comes through. He's going to be able to take down Duck. Jacob as well, eliminating Hawkins here. Obviously on this eco, you don't expect too much out of SKUM, but they're really finding absolutely nada into this round. Jacob takes down NK, just falls onto Muffin and Filler. I mean, can they even get anything out of this round at this point?
No, they're just going to give away. At this point, you're probably thinking in your head, okay, as long as I don't die to an SMG, I'm happy. But then again, it's obviously going to be a full buy from Imperial. No SMGs for them. Fill up. Going to try and land a 1D, try and get one gun out of the hands of the CTs, but Connor will silence him. 10-10 is the scoreline. SKUM Gaming. This is the second buy. You've played too slow in the first one without getting enough map control. How can you change it? This is the round where they either need to take control of more of the map, give up a long, send 2 towards toilet, say send 1 towards monster, 1 towards connector, 1 towards B short, try and pincer that. Or no one monster, 2 B short, 1 connector. Do something fast, take control of the map fast, or you're just going to lose.
Let's see if they are going to be losing, or if their luck will change into this one. Filler gets the opener, but Windansky's there. We know he can be strong with the AWP, tries to line them up, takes down Hawkins, and falls back as well. He's in a great position. If they push him 1 by 1 as well, might be able to rack up a couple of frags here. The Molotov will delay them, so he's able to reposition and get out of there.
And look at how funneled SKUM Gaming are. Nothing now towards toilets with 1 minute 15 on the clock. Nothing towards B short. I think it's now Connor and Reason. Yeah, they've completely given up monster. This is getting even worse now for SKUM. They did get 1 kill onto Boaster, so that means there's no longer 3 players on the site. But then again, they had 5 players alive as well, so it cancels that completely. But still, in a 4 versus 4, you do favour the T's, because the CT's defense splits, as it has here, 2-2. Windansky could get caught off guard though. If Duck gets boosted, then he could find the frag onto Windansky.
Let's see, Duck gets put into that elevated angle. Windansky, luckily, will reposition, goes back for the face load. Duck isn't up there anymore. He spotted it. They're going to put him back up once more, tries his luck again. This time gets away with it. Will take down Windansky instantly. Puts them into a better situation in the battle of attrition. And look how far away everyone from Imperial is. Jacob's the only one on the scene, and he's trapped inside toilets. Has to wait for his teammates to essentially get there so we can actually help them out. They have utility to work with. Reason also does one better as he finds that frag. Connor wants to try his luck as well and can remove Villa. Duck all in hand. 2 frags for him so far. Will he be able to make it 4? He needs to try and do something huge, but it won't pay off. Gets taken down. Bomb will luckily be planted off the back of NK, but Jacob's just going to hammer down that 5-7 and put him into an early grave.
Duck finds the first. It's a 4 versus 3, right? The problem is, Jacob made such a good play. He's in toilets. He gets spotted on purpose. You saw the player that should be covering short for the planter is actually distracted by Jacob, shoots Jacob. Jacob's just, jiggle peeking towards toilets, and that allowed Reason to peek the bomb planter with no one covering him. Bomb doesn't go down. That forces NK to go for the plant with 9 seconds left. Leaves Duck alone on the site. He falls, and NK obviously does as well in that 1 versus 3. Or 1 versus 2, sorry. 1 round advantage finally. From an 8-2, from 8-3 scoreline, it's Imperial with the lead.
Here we go. Boaster playing close by Fountain. Will be able to get the drop on towards Muffin. Puts him down. Boaster keeping the paint train rolling as well as he steams his way through. See you later, Duck. Connor coming into effect here on towards Villa. I mean, it didn't even look like it was a good round for SKUM at this point. Sure, they had AKs to work with, but did that even come into effect?
They know how they're playing now. They know they're going for the typical default 3 towards A, 1 towards connector, 1 towards B. Boaster can simply smoke it, flash, and get close towards playground and find frags like that. Nice and easy. 3k for Boaster that round.
Yeah.
He's just simply pushed because he knows exactly what they're doing. They're going to be holding, but they're not holding mid. Typically, this is how you should do it. Orpa plays stairs, he holds mid. Following 2 players do the boost at playground, they spot long. Then one of those players can smoke front toilets, do whatever, and then you can finally take control of the map. You need to hold for the early aggression from the CTs. No one's doing that. Boaster realizes it, takes advantage of the situation, finds the early 2 frags to cement 12 on the board, and SKUM Gaming, they've fallen flat. No rounds for them so far on their T side, and this is exactly what I anticipated. A weak T half, but a strong CT. And for them, if they lose this after going 10-5, they're going to be gutted. Then again though, Imperial have let Mirage through, so who knows? Yeah,
it's true. Definitely potential for a 1-1, but anyway.
I actually think Mirage is probably the only map where I'm actually truly impressed by their T-sides. Cobblestone, T-side just falls flat. You saw it yesterday versus Infused. Right here, it just falls flat. No one towards A. Again, you've got a player pushing. Oh, there's no one mid, guys. Look at the player long, right? Yeah, booster. Oh, no one mid. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go. You can see right now already. Windansky's rotating B. 4 players in the B bomb site. I mean, thanks for playing SKUM, but Imperial, they've read you.
Yeah, they really have got this on lockdown. They understand completely the strategy that SKUM have been bringing into this. Time in, time out. They know how to read them. They know how to counter it. And let's see if they can actually land the frags as well into this. Boaster is still coming in the rear. He really is going to be this silent assassin, the stealthy man that sneakily should take them down as he rips his way through. There's one frag. Muffin could trade it out on towards Connor. They have the entry to the site. Boaster unfortunately gets picked off as well, leaving them in a 3 versus 3 situation. But Imperial have the stronger arsenal. They have the better position. And with Jacob hitting shots like that, it's really going to remove them from any chance of winning the round when Windansky comes in with an AWP shot of his own as well.
Yeah. SKUM Gaming. I mean, you've got Filler right now, 24 for 13. NK 7 for 17. On the side of Imperial, the frags are spread across the board. No issues there. Everyone's firing up on all cylinders. Boaster, it's Boaster or Windansky playing for information towards A. Easy road, sorry, Boaster or Connor playing for information towards either site. CT setup is so easy because they know exactly where the T's are. From that, Imperial can stack the sites. For SKUM, they just think that they're playing versus a team that's disrespecting them. They're thinking, oh, they keep pushing, but let's just hold now, let's hold. Well, that's not how you're going to win this round.
Yeah.
If you hold and you don't take control of the map, look what's going to happen. Connor can sit here for the rest of the round. You can have another player. You can already see that player rotating towards A. Actually, no, I think he's still staying, but he can go towards A as soon as they realize they're not A. They're not B. Well, Hawkins was B, no longer.
Yeah, he popped out, wanted to try and take the fight, but unfortunately for him, Reason was just superior in that matchup.
Yeah, and now Jacob's going to go for the rotate towards A.
Yeah, obviously can stack them out, help them out in that situation. Duck, though, trying to get that entry towards the B-bomb site. Planting that seed of doubt, just trying to find anything they can, but all he receives for it is a massive wound, leaving him on 9 HP.
5 versus 4. Duck, 9 HP. Hawkins falls, trying to get an opening, trying to get some information, trying to do anything for his team. He does fall. We see him do that on Cobblestone as well. He is that player, like that Nico, like that Robin from Fish 123, where he tries to do the solo plays, solo entries. Just wrong time, wrong place. And right now, 30 seconds left again. I mean, what on earth are they going to do here? You've got NK towards toilets. If NK can find a kill here, then maybe there's a chance. 3 versus 5.
Yeah, any chance they have has been swiftly removed from them. And Reason and Connor are just going to be able to line them up and mow them down. Just simple stuff on the entry towards the B-bomb site. Just looks sloppy from SKUM.
Yeah. I mean, so, you think they're playing disrespectful by pushing, you go to hold, but that's the complete opposite of what you should be doing. The reason you've got into a rut like this is because you've held for too long. You haven't taken control of the map, taken initiative. And here we are, Imperial, I mean, how many have they won in a row now? God, it must be 4, 8, 9 rounds in a row. Yeah, mostly easy.
Yep, just mowing them down as they simply peek in one by one. Once again, they're not really complimenting each other. NK will find one frag over with that scavenge JK on towards Boaster, but Windansky quickly trades them out. NK, last man left alive, has to try and get a 4K if he wants to pick this one up. That's the only chance he really has. But he will get caught off guard by Windansky. Pistol proving too powerful.
Does indeed. We're looking like, well, probably going to be looking at a 16-10 scoreline here. SKUM Gaming losing every single T round. It's 10 in a row now. It's going to be 11 rounds in a row. Have they shown you anything that's impressed you? I mean, Duck had some fancy shots, but apart from that, I mean, I don't want to diss the calling from NK, but you can see right here that they're not playing methodical, structured CS. Imperial can simply just take advantage of them.
Honestly, it seems like none of them have stepped up individually. Hawkins will find one frag this time around as he peeks long, but yeah, it just seems like no one's actually been able to step up individually. And at least sometimes when they're stuck in a rut in terms of their positional play and their communication, they still are able to get frags. This time, they have no redeeming factors, and they are just getting pounded on by Imperial. Connor also eliminates NK now. Takes a little bit of a scuff off the back of that, loses 20 HP. It is going to be into a 4 versus 4. This does slightly favour the T's at this point, but is this one of the rounds they can change it out?
Yeah, I think this is actually winnable. Boaster's alone. Imperial, they've gone for a 3-man stack towards B. Boaster's alone, but I doubt he anticipates Hawkin. Already pushed up long. You can see the rotation now coming in from Reason. Hawkin. Reason, they're going to go for the flashbang. He knows where he is. Peeks into the crosshair of Hawkins. Hawkins takes him down, but Boaster is now in toilet.
Boaster, frag on towards the site as he eliminates Hawkins. The flashbang will go through to try and allow him to peek as well. But Filler has repositioned, catches him off guard, so he's fumbling. Wants to try and get those nades out. 2 versus 3, 2 AWPs versus 1. Jacob, he's in a superior position though, and just has to wait for them to peek into him. Can they find these frags? Slow faces from either side. Jacob try and miss one out. Unfortunately misses it. That was such a critical shot, but he goes back for more. Pounds them down. Filler has been completely ripped out of the server. Duck can trade it back though. Connor, if they aren't aware of this positional play as he sneaks up behind them from toilets, surely he could do a massive amount of damage into the round, but he needs to play this well. Finds the headshot off on towards Muffin, completely unaware to him where he's just been killed from. Flashbang goes round, blind Duck, but can he find the frag on towards him? Unfortunately not. SKUM get their first T round.
Yeah, Imperial win 11 in a row, but finally SKUM Gaming wants its match point, of course. Once Imperial make some weird plays, 3 players stacked towards B. SKUM Gaming, they take 1 round, but I'll be very impressed if they can get the second one here. Even if they do, Imperial winning 11 in a row, their money is so strong, they can probably keep buying for the rest of the half. You're gonna have to win 4 buy rounds, full buy rounds in a row, and you've just lost 11.
Yeah, it seemed like maybe an issue of overconfidence there, or just thinking they closed it out.
Yeah, exactly. So they did get a bit cocky there. Hawkins, though, can he get the frag onto Connor, or Connor best him?
Connor, big off the back of the teammate flashbang, can take down Hawkins. Duck is close by. Duck, show us what you made of here. Show us what you can bring to the table with that AWP. Usually he can get these openers, but he just seems so static, nowhere near what we expect to see from him.
Yeah, definitely that very aggressive AWP. It feels like NK is more of that slow, steady one. That's why sometimes NK does AWP on their CT side, and then Duck is obviously their T AWPer, as mechanically is stronger. Duck now, slowly pushing out, gonna catch the frag onto Jacob. 4 versus 4, 1 minute on the clock. Okay, Bomb is still in T-spawn. Problem is as well though, when Dansky and Boaster doubled up towards toilets, 50 seconds on the clock, and they both have smokes. As Connor smokes Muffin. And then can chuck the nades out towards Monster. Actually does get the trade back.
Yeah, good stuff from Duck as he trades it back, leaves him in a 3 versus 3. Approaching the site now as well, hoping that he can find something else, something more to allow them entry, allow them safe passage, get that bomb planted, get yourselves into a good position to win the round. Reason is on the scene though. Will he be able to hold them back? Just hiding in the smoke. They have spotted him out, tags him, has to try and reposition here. They can rip him down. Filler with the headshot onto him. Boaster comes over. Molotov goes through. Windansky in an elevated angle. Look at the amount of utility they have as well. Start to use that guy. Start to make your approach. You have to try and help yourselves out here or it's just completely wasted. Boaster gets to the first bit of combat. Just ripping away, completely unaware of what he's even trying to connect the shots onto at this point as he's blind and confused. Time starting to tick away. They have to start to react fast at this point. Boaster approaches the site. Duck had the angle covered with the AWP. Can he find the frag though? Tap the bomb. Needs to force them out. Can take down Duck. The hat instantly goes into the reload and gets punished because of it by NK. Windansky hammering down on the trigger with the B250. Tries to bait them in. They think he's on it, but he goes for the pot shot. They surely should just be able to find the frag onto him here and get another round.
So close. You've got to do that 3 more times, SKUM. 3 more times you have to win one of those, and it's come down to 2 1 versus 1s for SKUM. By limited again. I mentioned it just then, 1 versus 1s, your money cannot build off of that. And it shows right here, UMP on Muffin, no nades for Duck, does have head armor, but only utility on 3 of those players. On the side of Imperial, they've got good utility, strong firepower. Now, AWP from Duck going towards B this time. Might seem to get a bit aggressive as well, but if they can take control of B short here, and long, and potentially toilets, then this is where SKUM can actually start taking rounds consistently. This is where you might be seeing more traditional, methodical Counter-Strike. Where if you're going to play your default, you can't give up everything. You play the default, the fact that you spread across the whole map, and you take control of certain parts of the map to your advantage.
Just holding out for now. A little bit of a lull across the battlefield as everyone starts to reposition. The first bit of combat surely should come from Hawkins as he's so close to 2 players over by Toilets. Boaster, he's always done a great job of being able to ward them off in the past, but is it going to happen once again?
That is the question. 3 players towards A. Reason spots no one towards long, but look at where Filler is!
Filler finding the fragment towards Reason as he peeks out from Toilets. That is a great way to kick this off. Boaster, surely it relies on him at this point to try and ward them off. If Hawkins finds this frag, they're going to be in such an awkward, tight situation. Plays around the smoke, actually sprints through, but doesn't realise Hawkins is there. Gets punished because of this. Windansky fires back, somehow gets the second shot off on towards Hawkins as well. Surely had no stake in getting that second frag.
Muffin, Duck and NK now in the 3 versus 3. Connor, only a flashbang to his name, speeds the first play. Actually loses the George NK. Bomb can be planted now on the B bomb site. You're going to have to potentially be saving for Imperial unless Jacob can go huge here, which he can't. And right now, I think I have to save this. Can we see the money, please, Observer? Yeah. 3,000 on Wendanski. They can still buy comfortably, but if they lose the next one, it's at that 14, 15 mark, they want to have the full buy.
Yeah.
And the AWP is so expensive to buy up into. You can see the flags as well. No. Wait until see if Wendanski can save this first.
Wendanski is going to be roaming around, just playing by playground, trying to stay incognito, trying to stay undetected. Will peek out as he heard Muffin's elephant-sized footsteps as he was stampeding along, and finds the frag.
Does indeed. Going to be saving this one. Now we can finally see. Well, they have an AWP now and duck again. We could be seeing. Are they actually gonna? Can he drop? NK bought 4 nades. Yeah. Okay. Good. There's still a drop there. So we'll be seeing finally SKUM Gaming enough to have the 4 AKs, 1 AWP, and strong utility apart from Filler. On the side of Imperial got 1 AWP there on Wendanski. 4 sets of rifles. And no one going towards B. No one going towards connected. This is 5 men going towards the A bomb site. This is where we might see that Navi smoke towards long. This is where we could be seeing a burst towards the A bomb site. But Reason towards toilets is going to hear all of them thundering up A long.
As they sprint their way through, just reckless disregard for how loud they're being. Reason peeks out. We get the bomb as well, and a 2K. Muffin and Duck completely destroyed. Wendanski also found the fragments towards NK. This could spell defeat for Imperial, for SKUM even at this point, as Imperial have been looking so strong into this round until Hawkins starts to trade it back out, turns the tides ever so slightly.
Jacob anticipates the push there from Hawkins. Connor as well. Could be caught off guard by the fact that Imperial anticipate push from him. Instead, he's going to hold this angle. This is strong from him.
They have that utility to work with, but it seems like they will just go for the dry face. Connor will be the first one to peek it out. Jacob aware of the position. Hawkins tried to reposition off the back of that, not expecting there to be 2 men there. He only gets the first frag. Jacob unfortunately gets traded out by Filler, but Boaster is aware of his position now. Into this 1 versus 1. Flashbang goes around, tries to delay. He just was holding the bomb and gets railed down by Filler. A round that looks like it was Imperial's. Swiftly just taken away from them.
I mean, you can go for the flashbang defuse, but you have to be anticipating the peak there from Filler. That's going to put him to 31 to 17. It's a shame he's not English. That's not me saying anything bad, whatever. But what I'm saying is, if he was English, we could be seeing him on a different team. The problem is, you need your 3 Brits on a team to be in any of these UK leagues. It's a shame, really. But then again, definitely not a shame for SKUM Gaming, as he's the one performing right now. Imperial. 15-10 up. Those were the rounds that you had to win, because right now SKUM Gaming, they have momentum, rounds on the board, money, no AWP now on Duck, but an AWP on Wendanski.
And there's going to be Filler adding another frag to that tally as he takes down Boaster. Wendanski as well got the information, but forced to just scurry out of there at this point, running away with his tail between his legs as he finds his way back towards the A bomb site. Still 5 versus 4 into the round, a minute left on the clock.
Imperial are going to be so upset if this goes to OT. Especially Mirage in the next map, they can carry that momentum easily forward. Connor. Doesn't quite land that one, does he?
Yeah, that is so unfortunate. Really needs to find that frag at that point to help out his teammates. And it goes even worse now, Snobs, as NK taking down Jacob. You leave 2 players left in the situation, the AWP and the M4. You might have utility, but attempting to retake this 2 versus 5 surely doesn't happen.
Exactly, this is near impossible. The nade goes in. There's play on low HP, but Hawkins does dodge that one. You can't save, you have to go for this. They can maybe boost towards CT, try and find 1 or 2 kills there. But instead they're just going to hold. And like this, you're not going to find that early frag. They have a smoke, they can smoke off short, flash in, push. Flashbang comes out, now they're pushing towards the side.
Yeah, and this has to be huge, but it isn't going to go that way. NK taking down Reason instantly, essentially sells that the round is done. There is no way to win this. Wendanski gets 1 frag, hungry for more, will be able to double it up on towards NK. Can he bring anything else here? Lancer tag as well, actually. Ooh, but there you have it. Filler will spray into him with the AK, and there you have it, tied up now. 15-15, we're going to be going into OT.
We're seeing OT on the first map, and this is the pick of Imperial, overpass. 15-10 up, you let it slip.
Yeah.
That's when, emotionally, you're going to be annoyed. You're going to be, quote-unquote, tilted. And if SKUM Gaming win this in OT, they can easily carry this momentum forward to Mirage. Their pick, the map they're notoriously good on online. If SKUM Gaming 2-0 Imperial here, they could be going towards the top of the table as well.
Yeah.
Considering that SKUM initially, I anticipated them to be towards the bottom. Definitely catching me off guard here.
And that's the thing, right? You gotta imagine how strong they were yesterday on Mirage. With that level of confidence behind them would just be unreal for what they would be able to bring to the table. Boaster will be able to shut them down a little bit though, slows them down very effectively as he gets that opening frag. Windansky's gonna pick one up as well. And here's Connor taking down Hawkins. 4 versus 2, very early on into the round. Make that 4 versus 1 as Connor steps up to the mark absolutely fantastically, leaving just Duck in a 1 versus 4.
Money for the side of the CTs are going to be strong now. If you lose those first initial 2, you put into pistols. Finds the first one to Connor, will be traded out there. 16-15 is the scoreline. Imperial 5 rounds too late. They find that round, but for me, it's more of a case of 1, where were your pauses, and 2, you have that break, that mental reset, and you finally take the round. But that goes back onto SKUM as well. Sometimes when you have this comeback from a 10-15 scoreline, you bring it to OT, you have that break, and suddenly you stop doing what was making you win in the first place. You change it up, you go, okay, default now. It just doesn't work. Jacob now getting more aggressive now. We'll find the frag onto NK. Again, we're seeing a 4 versus 5 in favor of Imperial.
And you can see that's the thing as well. This change of pace where they've instantly just started going a little bit more aggressive. Now SKUM being confused on how to deal with it, losing that initial bit of manpower, already into a 4 versus 5 at this point. Imperial, essentially they can just hold their angles, play crossfires, and find simple frags. SKUM aren't trading, they're not working together well. Seems like a total communication breakdown into this round.
I'm not sure what's changed. Either Imperial playing with more confidence, or simply Hawkins. Still though, does get 1, does get traded, but still, Filler and Duck in the 2 versus 4. Minute on the clock, here's the bomb. They have nades, but just a man disadvantage is going to make this so hard for them to take this one.
Yeah, being outnumbered 2-1 on entry towards that B bomb site like this, with the CTs already in these good positions, it's going to be so hard. Duck, though, does actually have the drop on Reason, it seems, as he finds the headshot from the sideline, able to rail him down. Are they aware of the positional play of Connor, though? He is in a prime time angle. If they don't clear it, to actually rip them to shreds. As he just waits this one out, and obviously they have no idea. He's able to hammer down on that trigger, rips his way through Filler, and Duck now left in the 1 versus 3. Sure, the CTs are low, but they have really no reason to peek at this point. They can see the bomb is down. It's going to be so awkward if they somehow throw this round away, as Duck surely should be picked off, and Connor will be the one to put him down.
17-15, Imperial, if they can make this a 3-0 clean sweep, they could be going to a match point again. This time on their CT side. And on the T side was when they had problems. SKUM Gaming got 10 rounds on their CT side. They haven't found any in the T yet in this first half of OT. But if it goes to CT side, we could be seeing potentially a double OT. And for the schedule's sake, and my blood sake,
Boaster taking down Duck there as he tears his way through. Filler as well, going to find the headshot off on towards Windansky. Into this 4 versus 4. 8 men alive. But who will come out on top of this stuff? I mean, seeming furious there.
Yeah, typically you would anticipate the T's to have the advantage in the 4 versus 4. You can see already it's a 2-2 setup towards each side, but look at the push from Connor. Once again, here's the player pushing. He has all the information. Throws that smoke towards Monster to, I don't want to say bait, but not have him be expected to where he is. SKUM Gaming, when they come there, they know the smoke's there. They're not going to be anticipating Connor in that off angle, but the smoke has faded now. And the bomb is actually going back towards A. And there you have it. That playing connect is so crucial right now.
Yeah, he really needs to slow them down if they try and reposition and go towards B. Seems like Hawkins going to go for the smoke over. Potentially the boost play going to come into effect as they line themselves up. Going to be using that utility. Jacob though, with a flashbang, catches them both off guard, gets the double kill, rips his way through them. This round is donezo.
NK and Filler last alive. No nades, not even head armor there for NK. Buys it Tech 9, of course. Who needs head armor versus 2 10-4s? Still, Jacob gonna throw that flashbang, goes in front of her face. Gonna be another 2 kill for him, and no, it's not, just 1. NK now in the 1 versus 3, 20 seconds.
Yep, 20 seconds to play with. But it won't take that long to kill him, as Reason has that angle covered and surely should be able to punish him for his push on towards the site, especially when you walk out with a bomb out and they get killed.
18-15, Imperial now have 3 match points. We saw them lose 5 match points earlier. But now they're on the T side, they have momentum. Can they carry it forward? Can they go for a fast play? Try and take it to 19-15 instantly? Or are they going to play slow? Methodical counter-strike? I mean, for them, when they had those 5 AKs or 4 AKs, 1 AWP, they were winning quite a lot of those rounds, right? The problem was they kept winning a round and then being reset. And then they're forced onto these weird Tech 9, Deagle, 1 AK, 2 AK, 1 AWP, full 4 pistols. These awful buys, didn't net them any rounds. And that allowed SKUM to get to 10. But still, SKUM at 15 now. They need 3 more to make this double OT. They cannot win. They cannot outright win in this first OT.
Yeah, they can only try and delay the inevitable and keep the ball rolling. But obviously, that's if Imperial don't spell the end straight away into this round. A minute and 20 on their clock. Still, just biding their time. Using their utility sparingly. So they have some when they actually go for this site execute into the round. Map control has been taken towards toilets as they slowly make their approach.
Yeah, but no one towards B short again. They are boosted, so there is still 3 players towards B, but you could, you know, flash, take control of B short and then leave it, but for them the boost is enough. And for them, for Jacob, sorry, that flash definitely isn't enough because Duck will find that first frag. They're playing slow, and it's definitely not working so far.
Yeah, needs to work on his forearm strength if he's going for flashbangs that far away, as Duck was able to punish him very quickly. NK as well, standing on the bomb site, just going for these jump faces, trying to get any information he can as the timer starts to tick away with 40 seconds left to play. If you can see that bomb scurrying over towards the B bomb site, it seems they're going to use these smokes to try and plant the idea that it will actually be a, you know, a take towards the A bomb site, when in reality it's just a fake.
Blocks all information for the CT side, but the bomb is there. Hawkins spots it, rotation slowly going towards B. Problem is though, Phil, if he falls here, then the bomb can still go back towards A, but has the angle. Reason trying to throw a heaven smoke will be caught off guard. 2 versus 3 now.
There's 3 members all stationed towards the B bomb site, but obviously the bomb is there. They really should not be able to lose grasp of the bomb. Windansky does get 1 frag off on towards Muffin. Leaves Boast 11 and 1 versus 2 with 6 seconds left on the clock. Simply just needs to get out of there. Will be able to grab the AWP as well, so it helps his teammate out a little bit in terms of spending money, but that's really the best case scenario from this round.
16-18 scoreline. SKUM Gaming need to win 2 in a row now if they want to make it double OT. AWP now on Duck. AK saved by Philip. 3 rifles there. Imperial going for that 1 AWP again. I mean, I thought they had more success with 5 AKs because they played faster. They're playing slow. Duck finds a pick. Hawkins finds a pick as well. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one because if you haven't got a set default or a strong default on your T side, if you play slow Counter-Strike, it can end like this. We've seen SKUM try and play slow when they're not playing the proper default towards on overpass on the T side. Doesn't work out for them. Imperial take advantage of it. And now for Imperial, they are playing faster, obviously. Already up short, long, sorry. Then again, Hawkins towards Heaven. He can go for the rotation play. Boast is going to go for that pick once again. But if they walk up and do that Navi smoke, do the Edward smoke, walk up behind it, this is the time where they might not use it as a fake, but they might actually use it to their advantage. If they anticipate Duck's AWP to be on site, which I believe it will be now, so they can definitely burst and flash through that long smoke.
Let's see if that is going to be the case. Still holding out for the meantime. You can see the CTs as well. Getting a little bit edgy at this point, as it seems like they will try and reposition, go for the double boost there, get Duck into a fantastic position with the AWP. So we should be able to catch them off guard if they go for this commit towards the site.
Yeah. 45 seconds left now. Look at the mollies as well on the CT side. Smoke goes down towards long. Slowly shifting there. Molly towards stairs. Both is through.
There goes as he slips his way in. And we'll execute NK as well. Looking good. There's that boost coming into effect as Duck fires down, rails Jacob out of the server, leaves him in a 4 versus 4. Boaster also took a bit of damage off the back of that. So he's not looking as healthy as you'd want him to. But will that be a hindrance to them, or will it not really matter in the long run? Pushing come back through. You see this retake together. Duck with a no-scope from towards Boaster. Fantastic shot to try and give his teammates the advantage into this one. But Windansky holding his own as he fires back. Duck and Hawkins, though, have really put them in a sticky situation. Duck, why doesn't he just use the AK at this point, as he seems to be an absolute artist with a weapon as he ripped his way through. Retakes the site. 4K for him. Another round on the board for SKUM.
You got the man advantage. You got a player playing close towards bank through the smoke. Just play the after plant. Toilets. You have an AWP on JCam as well. I mean, the chance you lose that after plant with the man advantage, the AWP towards toilets, the nades as well. You're in a very strong position there. Instead, they just give the early frags. They're playing on site. They're playing so pushed up when there's no need to. Giving away the early kills will grant SKUM Gaming at 17. And now in the final round, there's no AWP. Is the no AWP going to be the key to changing the way they play their T-side, to changing their playstyle, and granting Imperial that 19 scoreline?
That's the thing. They have, you know, they can be more organic here. They can be more wavy, decide what they want to do a lot snappier. You don't have to try and hold back. The AWP won't hinder you in that situation, but then again, if you're Duck, the AWP is definitely a benefit, especially towards these site holds.
Why is he not walking towards the right side of the wall? He's faced all the way to the left, and Duck can spot him. If they go up the right side of the wall here, the AWP from Bank can't see the angle. You can only see the right side if you jump across towards that lamppost there. Still, smoke comes in and the bomb is leaving, and this is again where, unless you can see an entry from Reason, this round could just completely flop. We could be seeing double OT because both of these teams have no idea how to play T-side.
Yeah, both T-sides have been absolutely abysmal.
They just don't know what they're doing. And that might sound very harsh, but it's simply put, Connor, I think that's either this game's gone on too long, he's losing concentration, he's tilted, I don't know, he shouldn't be there. They're not taking control of the whole map, they're just taking control of long toilets, that's it. They're never taking control of B-shot. First round it was Hawkins on the CT side pushing, similar to what Connor did. Both those teams are doing the exact same thing, but none of them are adapting to it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You need to bend but not break, whereas either of these teams are just instantly crumbling. Comes the push. Still up with the opener on towards Jacob. Reason and Boaster, luckily enough, will find a couple of frags here, but with 9 seconds left on the clock, it needs to be now or never. Boaster, 12 HP, trying to plant in the smoke. Surely someone should find a frag on towards him. Actually gets away with it. We'll get the plant down. And a follow-up frag on towards Duck as well. This could be huge if they can pick this one up. But Boaster slightly edging out from the sidelines. Hawkins should get the drop on him as he edges his way around further and further, tiptoeing into the confrontation. We'll be able to eliminate him. Windansky, it all rides on him being able to get a double kill into this. Flashbang goes around, but NK picks a little bit early, but it doesn't matter anyway. Still finds the kill. There's the defuse. 18-18. We're going into double OT.
Oh god. I'm going to see more T-sides, man. So, I mean, the one round I've seen 2 Ts go B short was when Duck went for the monster pick.
Yep.
Apart from that, it's just been Reason alone. I mean, sometimes they have control of B short as well, but he's just behind sandbags.
It's been weird, right? Like, I don't know. It seems like as soon as both teams get onto that T side, communication seems to go out the window.
They have, yeah, exactly. So, double OT is here. This time it's Imperial on the T side. Imagine if they just take this one now, right? They lose 5 in a row when it was 15-10 and they win the first CT round. Hawkins, Reason leapfrogging through the sewer there will be dropped by Hawkins. And once again, the T side lose the first player, Jackie.
So here's the thing, this is going to be a repeat of history once again, because SKUM, very predominant on their CT half. Imperial, very predominant on their CT half. As soon as they get to that T-side, it slips away. Luckily, Windansky wants to try and edge their bets a little bit more into their favour. Takes down NK. Could this be the difference maker? Forcing the rotate out from SKUM now on towards the bomb site. You have to stack 2-2 to a site. Is this where Imperial can find a way in?
Potentially. They can go back towards B here. And if they go for this B here, it could actually go in their favour. You can see the way the CTs are set towards barrels. And actually towards water as well, so... Actually, they're going to go flash and maybe get close towards the smoke and give up B short. I mean, Hawkins can turn and play counter flash, and then Muffin can also hold the smoke. But instead, they're both facing towards Monster. One flashbang could spell the end here for SKUM Gaming's B side.
Still waiting for the right time to strike. Lining up those nades. Want to use that utility effectively. Smokes go over. The flashbangs as well to try and allow them entry. But can they actually get the frags here? That's going to be the important question. Hawkins takes down Jacob instantaneously there. This really throws a spanner into the works, makes it so much harder for Imperial, but they still want to try and keep it up, coming their way through. Boaster will get the trade back on towards Hawkins, leaves him in a 2 versus 2. Duck in the elevated angle with the AWP. It's going to help him out. You can also see Filler charging his way through, wants to try and slow him down. Windansky has to be on point with the AWP. He did it at the start of the round. Can he do it again? Boaster as well. Nice aggressive angle on display. Catches out the head of Duck, but unfortunately can't quite connect it. Still struggling, whipping Boaster. What is going on, man? Try and step it up a little bit here, but Windansky does the damage. Takes down Duck. One more frag is needed. Filler, 52 HP left. Windansky switches out to the pistol. Look at the positional play here. So smart, so much good game mechanics on display as he gets behind him, has the drop on him. One will be tapped. Peekaboo takes him down.
Again, they win it 3 rounds too late. 19-18 is the scoreline. We've finally seen a team win a T-side round, right? It's been far too many CTs winning the round. Finally, 19-18 is the scoreline. AWP, Wendansky played it very well, found that opening pick towards, I believe it was the player jump spotting towards Truck, and obviously clutched it in the 1 versus 2. Duck, again with the AWP. And if Imperial can win this, then SKUM will be on such low money. This could actually be a 3-0 for Imperial on the T side, if they can take the second T round in OT. Then again, is T side overpass, SKUM versus Imperial, who knows?
It's true, and that's the thing as well. That's the sort of situation where if they do that, though, surely they can close this game out. Their CT halves have looked essentially flawless on most parts. It's the first time we've really seen some slip away, and that's majorly off the back of Wendansky actually getting a pick. In the past, SKUM have been able to get a minimum of at least one frag every time they start the round. Then they always get the follow-up frag. Imperial weren't trading. Wendansky was a difference maker.
It's Mirage next as well. That's a completely different game as well.
Yeah.
Because for Mirage, SKUM Gaming are actually prolific on their T-side Mirage. It's very different to what we've been witnessing here on Overpass. And it's like they play Train, they show nothing. They play Cobblestone on their T-side. Again, don't really show too much. Wendansky must get the wallbang through the smoke, but T-side Overpass, they don't really show too much. It's T-side Mirage where things finally happen for them. But anyway, Boaster flashed through the smoke.
Dry face comes in as he takes down NK, nice stuff, but Duck was there to trade it back. Nothing they could really do, makes this situation so much harder, but Hawkins fired the frag off on towards Jacob. Fantastic bit of delay on the boards as they just rip their way through. Somehow, all of a sudden, it's just one man left. That's going to be Wendansky. Sure, he's been effective with the AWP, but in a 1 versus 3, 10 seconds left on the board, the bomb so in the open. Oh, you might as well just save it, Phil.
19-19 will be the scoreline. Imperial had a 1 versus 1 to win their first T round. This could go on forever. Honestly, this could go on forever. Buy, strong on both sides here. 4 rifles and AWP on both sides. How many frags is Filler on now? Must be on loads. Can you see the scoreboard, please? 38 to 22 for Filler, 14 to 29 for Muffin, NK 15 to 30. And frags are spread across the board for the CT side. They have to try to be short now. Look how far pushed back they are on their T side already. No presence towards A. No presence towards B short. Just 4 players monster, 1 player connector. Again, this could be another easy round for SKUM on the CT side.
Yep, they can pick this one up. Let's see though, Hawkins will strike first. Was able to overpower Reason. Connor fired back. Filler as well though, wanting to help out his teammate, wanting to try and delay this push, comes in. Flashbang will blind him, but he gets him towards short, where Muffin can help him. Nearly gets his head taken off as he peeked with a flashbang as he wanted to reposition. They have slowed down Imperial, bringing it into the 4 versus 4, but how's this one actually going to go? Minute left on the clock.
Still 2 players towards A though. Duck and NK. Actually, I say that, Duck's actually heaven. The bomb is slowly rotating back towards the B bomb site. 47 seconds left. Strong nades on the T side as well. Look, just a smoke and a flashbang. Just 1 flashbang here on Filler, that's it. That's all they have to hold. He could kill 1, flash off the wall maybe, but it's coming down to the B contact play from Imperial.
Filler holding the angle. Connor and Co. ready to peek. They're going to try face it and get taken down because of this. Filler is able to get an easy 2K.
How can't you trade that? How can they not trade that frag? NK, alone on the site, will find... No, oh my goodness, Boasty. Find that kill. Filler will find the final on to Wendansky. Boaster with 9 seconds and then his handle flop. Imperial win 1 T round, and that is in a 1 versus 2. Wendansky wins a 1 versus 2 to win that. We could have easily been seeing 21-18 again. So, Imperial. Okay, let me just set this up for the viewers. Imperial need to win all 3 rounds to win. If they win 2, they will go to double OT. If they lose this round here and SKUM get to 21, we are seeing minimum of triple overtime. Imperial can't win. SKUM Gaming, they need to win 2 rounds to get the first victory of the night.
Let's see if it will be unfolding that way. Predominantly these T teams have performed so much better on their CT half, and Reason will be able to get the opening frag. Doesn't clear the angle good enough though, as Hawkins was able to strike sitting below him. Stealthy stuff as he finds the frag off on towards Reason. Level stuff out now at 4 versus 4. Very early on though into the round. Still a minute and 25 left on the clock. That was pretty fast.
It was indeed. Going 1 for 1. Definitely going to be favouring the T's hit. Jacob, the flashbang gets him a little bit, so he's not going to go aggressive towards that push. Duck again with the AWP. The bomb is still in T-spawn. Another slow round here. Boast is getting anxious though. This is what was working for them in regular time, the push towards long.
Boast up, just makes his approach ever so daintily, just tiptoeing up. But he's going to get detected. Wasn't able to really do anything, just took a huge amount of damage because of this. But luckily, Connor, he had the initiative to go for the push and eliminates Duck, leaving them in a 3 versus 4. Good situation to be in now for Imperial. They can just back off.
Exactly. Has a man advantage. 45 seconds on the clock as well, so it's going to be hard for the T's to still bring this round through. Bomb's been picked up, but it's still going to be 20 seconds to run towards any of these sites. Their time's going to be of the essence.
Approach towards the A-bomb site. We'll find the opening frag off on towards Windansky. There are players in close proximity of the site, but it's going to be hard, really, as the T's are a lot more grouped up. They're in better positions here. And Jacob, slipping his way onto the site, will get punished by Muffin. This is looking horrendous. All of a sudden for Imperial, really has just slipped down and got onto a slippery slope for them. Hawkins, unfortunately, has been caught off by Boaster, and a follow-up as one towards Muffin. Great play for the man. Needs to do so much more, though. Connor, he's in the rear. Surely should catch Filler off guard. Will do so. The retake somehow pays off. Boaster going absolutely huge. Raise your boasties.
Exactly that. Twitch TV /Boaster. Is it official Boaster?
I think it's official Boaster.
Official Boaster. Obviously official. Can catch his business cards at LAN as well.
Yeah, hands those out. Professional gamer.
Yeah, professional gamer, of course. 2020 is the scoreline. Imperial now. They can't let any slip. If Imperial lose the next following 2 rounds, which, considering that SKUM are on their T side, I doubt that.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that, but then again, that could prove me wrong here. Finds the first one to Windansky. Have controller, be sure. But it's going to be the push here in Playground. That's going to be the game changer.
Already losing that first man this early on, though.
It's boosted.
Oh yeah, that elevated angle, so we can just peer over Playground, focusing towards long if anyone does go that push. I mean, we've seen Boaster use it quite a few times in a row now, but Boaster's already behind them. And look at this, Boaster finds the bomb that's been left on his lonesome. Essentially, he has a major upper hand into this round, but not if Duck is focusing back towards ladder. He's tried his luck, and everything slips away very quickly until Jacob does a little bit of damage, takes down NK, but can he find anything else? There are 4 members grouped up by Connector. They start to sprint up. They've also got the bomb now, and they know exactly where the CTs are coming from. Hawkins is able to find the frag off on towards Jacob, and should also take down Reese.
21-20, Imperial, they can no longer win this map. They can only force triple overtime, and if that happens, you might have to solo cast this next sequence.
You're right, mate. How you feeling?
It's getting a bit, the tank's full, let's put it like that.
Yeah.
SKUM have the casters behind their backs. Please take this one. Flash comes in towards Connector, and the man advantage goes in favour of Imperial as Jacob will find that frag along with Reason. Boaster goes for the push again. This time he's not going to be caught off guard. Finds one, doesn't find the second.
Yeah, Boaster, good play there. He had, so much trigger patience, good discipline, was able to find the nurse initial frag, didn't get too much information off the back of it. They do have the advantage though, Imperial on a 4 versus 3 here. Should be able to take this into triple OT if they pick up this round as they just hold out. You see Duck as well on the approach toward the site, scoped in, trying to get any information to spend that contact side of CS. The bomb's still left over by Playground. SKUM are spread very thin, so even if they do get those entries, they're going to have to waste an awful lot of time before they can group up and actually take a site.
Windansky off angle towards toilets. NK needs to find a frag here, minimum. He needs to find the frag onto Connor, but Connor's short. They've given up B.
I don't think you should make fun of his height, mate.
I don't know if Connor's short. I haven't seen him in real life. Is he 6 foot in shoes like you, or?
Oh, alright, that's a dig.
Obviously not. NK pushed all the way, but Connor could be the thorn in their backside. Instead, though, 30 seconds left. He's going to be behind them towards stairs. Who's this? Hello, Jacob. I love you.
Oh, this is good as well. Look at this, so much discipline. Great play from NK. Single tap will take him down. Leave Imperial in a bit of an awkward situation, but Reason is just able to trade it out. Luckily, NK is doing all of the work for his side, living up to his legacy. Molotov will go out. Is going to force Windansky to peek, but he can't quite find the frag. Bomb is down. Muffin, will you claim this 1 versus 2 and shut out the game? Unfortunately not. Connor, the Irishman himself, absolutely insane, finds the frag, takes down Muffin, and there you have it. Triple OT.
OT.
I'm really upset because I wanted to make a joke about Feeling 22, you know, the Taylor Swift song, but I can't now.
Oh, gosh. 21-21 will be the scoreline.
42 rounds of CS.
They just can't play T-side, can they? This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Both of these teams cannot play T-side overpass.
Yeah.
Windansky, supposed to go to the cinema at 9. Guess not. Well.
Yeah, sorry, Phil.
Yeah.
Aggression coming out though. Let's see how this is going to play down the long span. Boaster! Why couldn't you do this in the past? Raise your boast, these boys. He reps his way through. Absolutely brutal stuff on display. 8K, elevated angle. Connor will simply walk in and be dropped. Hits the floor. Boaster hungry for more though. Knock on your door with a C4. What can he actually achieve? It's going to be nothing. He's dead.
One-man advantage still for the side of Imperial. Should have been a two-man advantage, but Connor decided to push Monster as well.
Yeah.
Windansky has the AWP holding towards long, but the T's are playing long and drawn out CS. CTs have time to go wherever they want to on the map. Still though, it's going to be Jacob and Connector. So only reason towards B. So good read here from NK and Duck. Only one player here. Had nades as well. Jacob's pushed Connector, could come behind them. But they're still just standing in T-spawn. I don't know what they're doing.
I'm not sure. Smoke will go over. I guess they're just trying to fake that it's going to be an A take when ideally they're going to be going to B. I mean, nice toilet smoke at least. Windansky's going to hear it. Yeah, this is going to sell that rotate. Great play. Obviously, Reason now are approaching towards the A bomb site. B completely open. They're going to try and get their way in. They've got an awful lot of time to work out that they can get the bomb down, get into good after plants, but are they going to be able to pick up this round?
Let's see. I think this will be the first SKUM Gaming T round, right?
Yeah, well, apart from the one in the previous half.
Yeah. Still, NK finds the kill onto Jacob. We're in a 2 versus 2.
Yeah, let's see how this will go. Obviously, even Stevens equal across the board in terms of manpower, but how would a battle of attrition go? NK reloading at the very wrong time. Reason will strike, and it's just onto Duck. AWP in hand. He can be strong with it and lands a great little opener. Takes down Reason, and it's just Windansky left. The battle of the AWPs. Who can pull the trigger first? Who can swipe down the opposition? Apparently, Duck is going to miss, and Windansky heals him with a pistol, and the defuse comes in.
22-21. Basically seeing 3 games tonight of SKUM versus Imperial.
Yep.
Not as bad as, what is it, Endpoint versus CX that went to like, what, 31-29 or something crazy in another online league. One-man advantage. Still SKUM Gaming. I said this should be the first round they win on their T side. It's not, obviously. CT round going in favour of Imperial. Not surprised. Bomb left in T-spawn again.
Windansky with the early shot as well, didn't get the frag.
Gonna fall back towards site. We might be seeing Reason as well go play Heaven instead, so it can be faster towards A if they do tend to go back towards A. Yeah, and now he is shifting towards that A bomb site. Still, they're very passive play from NK towards B. They can now take control of Connector, Hawkins and Duck. Once they have Connector, they can maybe go B short, throw some nades there, show to the CTs that they have control of that, leave them second guessing, cause Reason to go back towards Heaven or go back towards B, and try and win versus 2 versus 5 on the A bomb site. Instead though, just gonna hold.
Holding out for now. Getting ready to make that approach towards A. Boaster, he's in a great position if they try and go for the elevated boost, but no one will actually be there to do so. They do have that manpower towards the A bomb site. Muffin, off this flash, if Boaster wants to try and take the aggression, we'll just be holding back. Knows he's there. And also the back of Windansky as well, so we'll get the frag. Good stuff. You can see this slowing down SKUM a little bit as they make their approach towards A. They have to get something on the board here, try and help themselves out a little bit in the battle of attrition, but it's not really going that way. Nice flashbang over, will slow down Reason. They are going to be committing as well as time is starting to run out, and the bomb is close by. Reason with one, headshot on towards Hawkins. Can he find anything else? Duck and Co are just absolutely running, confused about where they are. Dazed as well. Through the smoke will give him a hug as he comes in with a somehow a 2K. I don't even know how he just got that frag, but apparently he did. Filler as well, aggression through, will be slamming down, but Duck's going to get the kill. Connor, 2K himself as he bounces back. This is looking absolutely outrageous into a 2 versus 2 now. Connor versus NK. Flashbang goes through the last, I think. NK! See ya.
22-22. Finally, a T round for SKUM Gaming.
What was Duck's Tech 9 spam when he was blind? He picked up 2 frags off the back of that.
I think he killed one through the smoke and then killed the second player that went through it, I imagine.
I guess, because he you know, got the kill on the close play by truck, and then somehow got a lucky frag. I didn't see where it was.
Still though, SKUM Gaming taking their first T round of overtime. Well, OT3. This might be the final overtime then, considering that we do finally have a T round. Muffin actually looking behind him for once, which means Boaster pushing in towards those T steps should be caught off guard here. Should be caught off guard here.
If he peeks into it, obviously Muffin just holding, but Boaster also just holding. It's Mexican standoff, but without the Mexican and the standoff.
And the thing is as well, when these players rotate in, they're not going to be anticipating Boaster here. I don't think Muffin's even looking there anymore.
Ooh.
Oh, that is so awful.
The timing, absolutely devastating. Will charge in and gets traded out at the very least, but still that's not what you want.
It's not exactly what you want indeed. So, 4 versus 4, low HP onto Hawkins as well. They saw the bomb, 50 seconds left. When Dansky has control of connector, they can't come back down yet. They know they have to go towards A. Only 1 rotation though, so far it's going to be Reason rotating towards the A bomb site. 4 players on the T side rushing up long. Hawkins, the first man through, low HP, wants to be traded out, that's his job. And Reason playing towards truck, jump spotting, doesn't spot anything just yet. With 30 seconds on the clock, the bomb is still A long, they're going to have to commit towards the A bomb site. Dark jumps up, trying to go for that jump peek again. But it's going to be with Dansky to be the game changer here if he can be behind them.
Yeah, Windansky coming in from the rear. And this insane Irishman pick up a couple of frags. He is able to take down NK. Nice way to kick it off. Still 4 versus 3 though. Jacob on the site, unfortunately, is instantly just executed. Really didn't do anything at all at that point. As they start to reapproach though. Filler as well, playing by Toilet. Just holding out. Goes to the attack through the smoke. Will actually get the frag in the end on towards Reese. And follow-up frag as well on towards Connor. Great play from the man before he's traded out by Windansky. 1 versus 2 to play with. But it isn't going to happen. Finally, SKUM able to get another round.
I don't think Imperial wanted to over-rotate straight away. Once SKUM was seen with the bomb and 4 players towards playground, Imperial thinking they're going to go back towards B. Instead they second-guessed themselves, and that caused only 1 player on the site. With Dansky on the flank, didn't find enough there. 23-22. I need to think about this actually. Who wins? At what point do they win? They need
20.
It was 21, 23. Yeah, they need 25.
Yeah.
So SKUM need 2 more rounds here. Imperial, can they even win?
No, they can just take it into quad OT.
No, surely it must be first to 24 then.
Yeah, I think yeah, wait, it's 24, right? Yeah, if SKUM get around, they win. Imperial need to win 2 rounds. Is it 25? I can't do math.
Yeah, it is 24. 24 is the magical scoreline here. Wait, no, it can't be.
Thanks for production, it's 25.
Yeah, it's 25.
I'm glad I went to school.
To be fair, Duck finds the first one to Connor.
I love the fact we had to have, like, no one can see this, but there's literally an equation typed out of 16 plus 9, because neither of us understand maths.
I mean, I said, well, you said 25, I agree, but then you had me second guessing.
Yeah.
Duck now finds the kill. SKUM Gaming could go to match point, or OT point.
Duck with a double kill as well, absolutely damaging stuff. Reason, triple kill for Duck now as he keeps this paint train rolling. Huge play, wants the quad kill. Duck is devastatingly damaging.
2 times we saw Imperial on match point. They threw it. Now finally it's SKUM on match point. Are they going to let this one slip? Or are we going to be seeing SKUM Gaming 1 map advantage going into their best map, which is Mirage? And
They've won the game, mate. They've got 24 rounds.
yes, exactly. No AWP on the side of Imperial. If they win the next 2 rounds, I don't even know. You might have to solo cast, honestly.
Oh no, anyway.
Huh?
Wait.
This is the problem.
Slow stuff though into this one as everyone's on their ankles. Really isn't going to be anything too outlandish happening at this point, as they just seem to set themselves up, waiting for that late round execute towards the bomb site. They're keeping the players on A busy at least. You can see them still second guessing themselves, expecting it to be maybe a late round A take.
5 versus 5. 50 seconds gone off the clock already. Still, nothing towards A, which means 3 players playing close monster here. And Duck as well could be the fast rotation once Imperial go for the final hit towards B. Bomb, outside monster. 3 players going to be hitting that monster of contact. Actually, no, maybe 1? It should be 2 monster here though. Someone to back up the bomb in case it goes down. But instead it's going to be 3. Reason going towards B short. Alone, Hawkins close towards monster. Can he hold this? Can they finally win map 1?
Come on, Professor.
Good molly. It's looking good, Jackie.
It is. This is actually set up for them to win this and be able to close out the game. It all rides on this round. Hawkins blind though, dazed and confused. Unfortunately, won't be able to see that one coming. Reason as well, right between the eyes, takes down Filler, and a follow-up frag towards Muffin. Everyone is getting obliterated. It's been an orbital strike from Imperial as they just rip their way through and claim the bomb site as their own. SKUM going for the retake at this point, trying to slip their way back through. Reason in a prime time position as they held. You do give them a bit of hard your father, and that's going to be the 4K headshots galore.
OT 4 on the cards here. Oh, this is OT2, sorry. OT3 on the cards. It goes from OT3 to OT4, OT2 randomly on the score.
Well, yeah, no, it's going to be the 4th overtime. We've had 2. This is around overtime 3.
Oh yeah, so it's already been 2 previous ones. Yeah, so
yeah.
Gonna be seeing OT4 potentially. If Imperial can take this one on the 5 AKs, then again, Muffin at a strong angle hopefully can find a 1-man advantage, and he does just that.
Yeah, he gets the opening kill to Windansky. Good stuff to say the least. Obviously, this is going to stunt Imperial into winning this round. NK now, though, in a good spot as he comes through, ripping down. Will be able to find these frags. Great play. Huge individual strength on display there as he got those 2 kills. Just leaves Reason and Boaster, the BNR combo, the brothers in arms, the dynamic duo. But are they going to be able to call this one back from the edge of defeat? This could spell victory for SKUM.
Oh, the lights are on. Production knows something we don't. Hopefully, it ends here. Reason towards monster. Where are you looking?
Reason gets the opening, but Hawkins can trade it back with the UMP, and it just falls in towards Boaster. 1 versus 4. Now look at the position of the bomb. Sure, you have a minute left on the clock, you have utility, but you are so far out of position. Has to scramble all the way back, wasting a fair bit of time. Can grab the bomb.
Yeah, he knows it. He knows this is probably going to be game over. Production know it's game over, the lights have come on. Grabs the bomb. Gonna chuck, where's that smoke off to? Is that heaven? That could be heaven, that could be bridge. No, it can't be bridge, that has to be heaven. But anyway. Hawkins towards monster. Boaster will...
The timing.
Okay.
We'll be able to take him down. Switches out with the flashbang going through. Can he do anything else here? Huge tag comes out though. Struggling a little bit here as he starts to peek and dies.
25 to 23, map 1 is over. Imperial falls short on their T side. The fact that SKUM Gaming found 2 T rounds basically meant it was GG.